I just wanted to talk to you about what happened last Christmas.
Goddamn, fine, go ahead.
Well, what do you think about going back to school this fall?
I don't know, all the schools I've been to were full of phonies. I guess I'll try hard this time.
Okay, well, what did happen last Christmas? I think that's what we all want to know.
I just couldn't handle the stress. I plugged out of fancy prep and I went to the city and stayed at a hotel using the dough I had. I just wanted to make things better. The problem was, the hotel was full of screwballs. I even paid for a prostitute and got beaten up by a fucking pimp. For Christ's sake, I just wanted to make things better, but things got 10 times worse. I really did want to make them better, honestly. Goddamn assholes, all of them, they really were.
Holden, I would prefer you don't use that kind of language here at this facility or with me. And Holden, I think you should step out now so I can talk to a few of your family members.
Alright.
And Holden?
Yeah?
I just want you to know that you can talk to me and feel free to talk to me, because, you know, everything we say is confidential.
Hey, you want to speak to me regarding Holden?
Yeah, actually I did, Phoebe. As I'm sure you know, your brother's mental condition hasn't been that stable lately, and I just want to ask you a few questions about it.
There's nothing wrong with my brother, okay?
Well, haven't you been noticing that he's a little bit weird lately?
No, not really. He's always been like this since Ali said.
Does he ever say what he wants to be when he grows up?
Yeah, I remember him telling me that once.
Well, what's that?
He isn't interested in having a job in the real world. He wants to be... You don't like anything that's happening.
Sure I do. Sure I do. I like a lot of things.
No, you don't. You don't like school. You don't like millions of things.
You know, that's where you're wrong. That's exactly where you're wrong. Why the hell do you always have to say that?
Because you don't. Name one thing you like.
One thing I like, Ali.
Ali's dead. He's in heaven. People in heaven don't count.
I know that. You think I don't know that? I can still like him though, can't I? Especially if they're 1,000 times better than people you know.
Fine. Name one thing you want to be. A scientist or a lawyer.
I couldn't be a scientist. I'm not good at science.
What about a lawyer like Daddy?
Well, lawyers are alright if they're saving people's lives and all. But you just don't do that kind of stuff if you're a lawyer and all. All you do is make a lot of dough and play God. And besides, even if you do go around saving people's lives and all, how would you know if you're doing it for the right cause?
Daddy's gonna kill you. He's gonna kill you.
You know what I like to be? You know what I really like to be? If I had a goddamn choice?
Stop swearing.
You know that song, If a Body Catches a Body Coming Through the Ride? I'd like...
If a body meets a body coming through the ride. It's a poem by Robert Burns.
I know, it's a poem by Robert Burns. You think I don't know that? I thought it was If a Body Catches a Body Coming Through the Ride. Anyway, I just dream that thousands of little kids are playing on this big field and they don't know where they're going. And suddenly they're falling off this big cliff and I have to come out from somewhere, just from somewhere to catch them. I'd just be the catcher in the rye and all. I know it's strange, but that's the only thing I'd like to be.
Okay.
Well, I see. Thank you. You've been extremely helpful. Now could you send your older brother DD in?
Yeah, no problem.
Hey, can I help you?
Well, first of all, I'd like you to know that I'm a huge fan of your work.
Really? Well, thanks.
Yeah, well, I just need to ask you a few questions about Holden.
Sure, go ahead.
So tell me, are you and Holden close since you're his elder brother?
Not really. After I started writing for Hollywood.
Why is that?
Well, because Holden thinks I'm a prostitute for writing my stories to Hollywood.
Well, is there anything else?
Well, Holden was really shaken up after Ali's death.
Holden, what happened, son? Holden, what happened? Why did this happen?
Oh, I see. He must have been really disturbed by this. It must have been really tough for him.
Well, his fist hasn't healed yet, and it's really hard for him. So it's just actually really sad.
Thank you so much for telling me all this. I think with all this new information I've accumulated, I'd like to talk to Holden again.
Well, thank you. Yeah, you want to see me again?
Yes, Holden, I realized a lot more than I did before. I think that now I realize what makes you the way you are.
What are you trying to say, Shahrukh?
I'm just saying that things aren't going that well for you. Do you even like anyone?
Sure, Phoebe, Ali.
I mean, outside your family.
Oh, darn. Now there's nothing I can do.
What are you talking about? You have all your games lined up in the back row.
No, Holden, I can't move them. They look beautiful in the back row.
Why is that, Jane?
Holden, you won't get it. I just think they look pretty. Holden, your turn.
Huh? What?
Holden, your turn.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Jane, do we have any cigarettes over here?
Jane, do we have any cigarettes? Oh, whatever. Jane, what was that all about? It's okay.
Holden, I think you have certain social limitations that sever you from the outside world. During your stay here, we're going to work around these barriers to help you prepare for the coming school year. Hopefully, by the time you start school, you'll be able to achieve mental stability. Also, we will attempt to help you see the benefits of real-world professions.
What's wrong with being the catch and dry?
Surely you've noticed that by now you can't actually do that in real life.
Yeah, but everything else is so phony.
Holden, I've read your reports in the Institute's archives, and I've noticed that you do well in English. Perhaps you could do something in that career.
Yeah, I guess, whatever.
See, we're already making progress. I have high hopes for this year, Holden.
Sure.
Could you call on your siblings now?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, come on in. Well, thank you all for your time and effort today. With this new knowledge I've amassed, I think our time here with Holden is going to go a lot faster now. Thank you all.
You're welcome.
Woman, you want me, give me a sign. And catch my breathing even closer behind.